welcome back for another book review. Today we're talking about this one. So this is Buddhism, an introduction to the Buddhist life, teachings, and practices by Joan, Duncan, Oliver. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be announced. Again, names, I'm not that great at it, but this one, it's well loved. It's got the fuzzy sides because like everyone from the library apparently has loved this. It's only from 2019 and I've seen newer books. Like they just have not been loved. This has been loved. So the premise is really in the title. It's about an introduction to Buddhism. So it goes over who is the Buddha, and it talks about a lot of different things that so far I feel like it really explained it better than the books we've read. So it talks about how like where Buddhism started and then how it's changed over time, and it like kind of split into like I think it was like 3 different like major categories, and kind of how they started to do their own things a little bit. Some of it I felt like wasn't like quite explained enough, at least for my brain, like how the, I don't know how to say the word. It's like, you look at the word, it's like you can kind of vaguely say it in your brain, kinda, but it's sort of like when you read the word and you're like, the ga-ba-da-da-ba-ga-ba-ga, and that's how it goes in your brain, because you're like, I don't know how to say this word. Oh, but like the Buddhist gods, it's not gods, but you know what I mean. Those, because apparently Kuan Yin is one. And I'm like, wait, what? Whoa, 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 full circle. What? And like, it just, that, and like how Zen came to be, and like the Dalai Lama, and like there's a little bit on that. Wasn't as much. And some of it did, to be perfectly honest, it got kind of boring as you're reading through it, because it was a lot of words that I don't know. And it's a hard language, to be honest. You're looking at it and it's just, you kind of whacked a keyboard. Same like if you're trying to read like the Norse words. Oh my god. Like my husband's trying to learn, I think he's trying to learn like Norwegian because they don't have Icelandic or vice versa on Duolingo. But like it's his fun language to learn because my husband's a nerd as well. He's learning 2 languages right now because sure. But like some of the words he shows me, just whack a keyboard and that's a word. And I'm sure other people feel the same way. When you look at any other language, you're like, yes, that is a word. And some of them you kind of can guesstimate. Like Siddhartha See, I can't say words. I don't know how to say words. And it's terrible because I'm not good with words. I'm good at reading words. I'm not good at saying words. But anyways, so this book goes over a lot of different things and just kind of the basic premise of who Buddha was and the basics of his teachings and kind of where it's gone. So I gave this one a 4 out of 5 star. It is a very good introduction book. Again, was I still left with questions and wanting to learn more? Yes. Because I'm curious how you combine it with other religions, because it doesn't really go into that. Like, how is Buddhism a philosophy that can be combined with other religions? You know, because that's the thing. A lot of people say that they follow Buddhism as a philosophy and then they could be Christian or Jewish or Muslim or a witch. And I'm like, how do you combine? Do tell. Because I can kind of see it. Like the idea of the middle way is like revolutionary to my brain because I am very black and white thinking, and I do fall into like, you have to tightrope that between overindulgence and self-denial. There's a middle ground, and that's one of the big things with the Buddha. And some of the concepts like we use in witchcraft, harm none as much as possible. I feel like Buddhism might take it a little further than a lot of witches do, because it's like you're supposed to like catch and release bugs from your house, and I personally feel the Norse heritage side kick in and the pagan ancestors be like, the fuck no, and then you squish the bug because it invaded your space, and that's okay. I can't save spiders. I'm sorry. They're gonna die. They're gonna die. They came into my space. They're gonna die. Same with the bugs that have been infesting our house. I'm sorry. You're gonna die. Like, I can't do that. And in Buddhism, if you do that intentionally, then you're a bad person. And karma is the thing. So it's like, well, cool. But yeah, so it's a very interesting book, and I wish I could learn a little more about how like Buddhist practice and philosophy fits into like witchcraft and paganism. Like if you know of like a channel that does that and talks about it, let me know. I'm very intrigued at the idea, because there's so much overlap. Like, we're all about mindfulness and meditation and affirmations and stuff too, but it's a little different, you know? So anyways, I'm very intrigued with Buddhism. I think it's a really fun religion to learn about, and like, I love to hear from like the Dalai Lama and like see these different things and like learn about different things. It's a religion I'm very intrigued by. I don't know that I'd ever really claim title of Buddhism, but there's some philosophy things that I like about it, and it's fun to learn about other people's beliefs and stuff. So anyways, if you're also like me and intrigued by Buddhism, this is a really good starting point to get some like history side of it, to learn like what happened a little bit. It explains it for you, and again, some of the key concepts. So anyways, I would love to know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons. If you would like to support me and get access to exclusive content, it is patreon.com/nightbelowcrafts. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I post every single day, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.